Alright, hi everybody. This video is just I guess a reply on all the comments I got on my last couple of videos regarding my life and the situations I've had to live through and stuff like that. People want to know more about what it was like going through things with my father and how I dealt with that. So it was a pretty big shock for me, I guess, but um, but it was hard to understand because I had no clue at all that this was going on. So yeah, it was a bit of a shock, and everything moved so quickly once my dad had come out, I guess you'd say, and I pretty much focused on school and my friends and tried to stay out of the house as much as possible, and I didn't deal with the situation at all. I just sort of blocked it out and tried to not go near my parents at all. So yeah, I don't really remember much. It was much of the beginning once my father had moved out, because I didn't spend a lot of time at home then. And I was going out with James. That was probably 2 years by then, and he was pretty much my lifeline. I spent pretty much my whole days I went to school, and then I'd go with James, hang out with James until bedtime, and then wake up and go to school again. Did that. But if it wasn't for James being there supporting me, and my friends, of course, that I don't think I would have dealt with it so well. I don't know. It didn't make me that down. It was just a surprise, and because everything moved so quickly from then, and Dad moved out, and everything that happened, it just sort of got forgotten about, and like that's how it always been. I can't really explain it, but it's really strange how things changed so dramatically, but didn't really change that much. I don't know, but yeah, it was difficult going to school. Where my dad, one year he was a male teacher, and the next year he was a female teacher. So that was a bit difficult. With lots of he never taught me, which was lucky. But a lot of the other students, there were some that were brilliant with it. Weren't that's just how they were. But there was some that no one really said anything to my face, not anything mean, but you know how kids are, I guess. But the sniggers and the people talking about, and you hear things around, and people start treating you differently. I don't know whether they thought I was going to have a breakdown or something. I don't know, but yeah, once I moved out of home after school, I didn't see my parents much at all, and probably for a couple of years I hardly saw any of either of them. And when me and James got engaged, we had my mum had another partner then, and we were having a hard relationship with my mum and her new partner, and dealing with that. And it wasn't until my wedding that I found out. Well, I didn't find out, but I ended, I don't know, the relationship I had with my father took a turn, I guess. My dad's partner, who is also a transgendered female now, is very, I guess, very political about their situation and how people should treat them, and very self-righteous, and she didn't respect my choices about the wedding, and she was a very involved in the media and trying to get their situation and people like them, their situation across to get their point of view, I guess. And what I'm trying to say is that 3 weeks before my wedding, when we decided not to invite my father's partner, she decided that my father wasn't, well, this is what I know of anyway, that my father wasn't allowed to go, because she was that type of person. But then she decided that it would be right to have a debate on the local radio about it, and that was a bit distressing because it was my decision. I mean, I would have been happy if our relationship had been different, but because she is the person she is, and we decided not to invite her because she's more likely to make a scene than anything else, and she wasn't part of our family. She never is part of our family, my family anyway. So yeah, that was a bit hard, and hearing what they thought of this situation about my father not coming to the wedding and what other people thought. And yeah, it wasn't easy then. And since then I've only spoken to my father once. He in, was it 3 years now, 3.5 years, he's only seen Jason, his grandson, her grandson, from a distance. See, I'm still having a bit of difficulty calling my father a she or her. Not that I'm not understanding and know that's what she is now. It's just, I guess, it's habit, and I've never quite figured out what to call her. I mean, if we did have a proper relationship, would I introduce her as my father, or would I introduce her as a parent, or things like that? I mean, I understand that's what she's the way she is now, and that's how she wants to live, and that's how she is. I'm quite understanding of that, and the situation she's in, and how she needs to live her life. But it's just hard to comprehend and change the way you perceive someone you've known all your life. So it's yeah. That's probably all I'll speak about that situation. I'll post these replies up in separate videos, so stay tuned.